The political leader of the CMC, Honorable MUSA has some BILITY. Some of my colleagues in Washington, when I was in the US, they said, well, why is the MUSA not coming to Washington? I said, I don't control his itinerary, but let's go the next visit back. You will look at Washington, in Virginia area. There are a lot of Liberians who are there. Most time it's the Minnesota, Philadelphia, and other parts. But it's great to see Musa Hassan Belete back again. Good morning to you. Welcome to the TBS.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a pleasure being on home territory.
Home territory.
Yeah. I know you are ready for me.
Yes, direct and indirect shots.
Yeah.
Ball bounce.
I'm ready for you.
Yes. How you doing? How is the CMC? You should be looking very stressful, man. In order to run a political party, normally, most politicians will wait for 1 year to elections before they come out, but 4 or 5 years, you should be looking very stressful.
No, I'm not. I'm actually excited because whatever you do, when you're gaining the outcome, when the things that you are doing are making sense, then it invigorates you. And so we are excited as a party. I'm excited as a political leader. And I'm happy about the things that are going on around our country with the people. I'm fully engaged in my district.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also engaged with the government, I mean the legislature. We have challenge in the country, and we're going to try to, tackle as much of those challenges as we can. But we're here.
The CMC, I mean, almost a year now. When you started this, what actually going up, catching up, Liberians seeing now, if we count in 3 political parties, you will see the UP, the CDC, the CMC. The last time you posted something on social media, the 3 different arrows, the one in the center, the CMC. Let's talk about the progress. What are Liberians saying to you? When you go out to them, what are they saying? What are you hearing from them?
We are at the threshold where the country could permanently become a 2-party state where the choice of the Liberian people will be limited to these 2 parties. And that is the basis of our formation. And so for the CMC, the people are saying, and that's what we're telling them, think about something else. The good news is they tried the 2 parties.
Okay.
So there's no risk in saying no to them. The other thing is the experiment in the Makanda district setting was very pivotal. It tells you what is important to Liberian people. Not tribe, not religion, not even geography. I went to the epicenter of the Liberian conflict, which is Mahmoud. Not only that, but I'm in a district that is almost 45% divided by the 2 main tribes of the county. So not only am I a member of the minority,
Okay,
but I'm a member of the very tiny minority. But when I review the situation in the district and realize that the overwhelming desire of the people was to see them uplifted from the current condition that they were in. And so I say, okay, I will focus on that. I believe that the people will respond. I went to some of the places. Some of the places people have died. Some of the places they have never seen cars for 40 years. Some of the places, I mean, life was impossible. And I said to myself, there's no way in this world that you will uplift people like this and go back to them and say, vote for me. And they'll do otherwise. And That was proven. I got more votes than anyone has ever gotten in that.
In the 3-7.
Yes,
Okay.
never ever before. In fact, the margin of my victory was exactly equivalent to the exact number of the value of the victory of the last election. And so I said, okay, this experiment can work anyway. It worked in the most difficult, severe terrain. So it can work in Maserado, it can work in MyLiberian, it can work in Basa, it can work everywhere. So the CMC goal is go in the county, go across the country, identify the needs of the people. If they need 100 things as a party, don't carry just promises.
Why are you doing this? You got government, you have a sitting government who should be doing this.
Not just this government, but government after government have not successfully implemented everything that the people need. So our job is to point out the failures of government and then do for our people. The easy thing we need. The Liberian individual love to work. Some of them go on the farm, they make crops, and then the crop get rotten there because no car can reach there. You go there, you make cargo. Some children in villages have never seen light. They don't have time to study. They don't have time to play because children must be children. And you go in the village, you say, okay, we're lighting your day. So when you come from the farm or you come from school, you eat, you go and play football, you take bath. In the night, the light comes, you play under the light, some of them study under the light. And then you change people's life. That's what the CMC is about. We are about telling the Liberian people there are alternatives to what is happening in our country. There are alternatives to the base government of the Unity Party.
Okay.
There are alternatives to the shortcomings of the CDC. We are that alternative. We are the terrain. We are the new option to the Liberian people, and we're ready for that.
Let's look at your current priorities. I mean, all the hard talking points, but let's look at the current priority of CMC. Someone is listening up. Why should I join the CMC? Why should I look towards the CMC direction? What are your current priorities?
We are 100% different from the big parties. I say the so-called big parties. We are people-centered.
They go for you if you say so-called.
I'm ready for them, and they know I'm ready for them. They are. I mean, we have formed, if you can see any traction in the CMC today, that points to the failure of those who have had power in this country. That's all it means. It's the push towards the CMC is a reaction to the disappointment of the past and the present. So we're here to tell the Liberian people that we're different, we will do things differently. 3 years from now, 4 years from now, we're going to come in Maserado and point to things that we have done in the 17 districts. We're going to go to Magibi and point to things that we've done and tell the people. In addition to that, we have a different economic plan. We see government differently. We will not allow people who work in our government to see government as a means of living. You understand what I'm saying? And therefore, I am not in that space to act like the previous party or the so-called big parties. So we're different. We're new. Our economic policy is different. Our priorities in government is different. We believe that Liberians should, as a businessman, I know the power of the economy. I know what we can do to empower Liberians. I know how much we can put in agriculture to change the fortune of our country. We're looking for oil in the sea. What agriculture can give Liberians more than what the oil reserve can give us. But our soil is rich, for the CMC, we have to exploit that. We have to make sure our resources are leaving the country with no benefit. There are some concession in this country when you do the format, we are paying them to take our resources out. Some of them pay 15,000, 20,000 to us. The incentive we give them, the duty free we give them, 2-3 times more than what they give us. I mean, we're paying them to take our resources.
Are you surprised of the crowd? Like when you see MUSA BILITY goes out, the last time I was watching Monkey, I see hundreds of Liberians turn out. Are you surprised that when you look at these videos, this picture, this is something I started in less than a year, and I'm seeing people buy into the idea.
I'm not surprised. I know how much disappointed the people are. I know how much disappointed they are. We put up the largest crowd, sent information on the CMC MyLiberian last Saturday. We're going back to one country. We are preparing for Grand Bazaar. We are preparing for the Western Belt. I'm not surprised at the crowd. The Liberian people are disappointed.
Think Liberia, love Liberia, build Liberia. This is what Joseph Barker always say. Think Liberia, love Liberia, build Liberia. Is someone stopping you to help people building Liberia?
They are saying it, but they want the people to do it, but they are not doing it.
This is something very big from the president's agenda. Think
doesn't
Liberia,
mean it.
love Liberia, build Liberia. Is someone stopping from you, MUSA BILITY, from helping to build Liberia? What way can I build the country?
That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing, exactly. I'm thinking Liberia. That's why I look at the budget and I told the president, and I'm going to put it before the House, $200 million, and you want to take from Lagos Steel and put in the budget, and that will disappear in 12 years. I mean, in 12 months, let's take that $200 million and establish an agriculture bank. That's love Liberia. That $200 million can change the fortune of the entire agriculture sector, can allow us to reduce our rice input initially between 25 to 40%. We strengthen our Liberian dollar. Pure economic principle. When the demand for the Liberian dollar goes down, I mean the demand for the US dollar goes down, the value for the US dollar goes down. What that means? The competitor to the US dollar value, which is the Liberian dollar, goes up the value. So I will invest. If I'm thinking Liberia, to build Liberia, I will build our agriculture sector with $200 million. Build an agriculture bank, invest in agriculture, make rice farm, send all the boys and girls that are in the street and don't have means to survive, send them on the farm. Rice is 3-4 months. Create a buying, create the opportunity for everybody to sell everything that they make. All right, let's focus on what God has given us, which is our agriculture sector. That's love Liberia. Let's cut down government waste. Let's cut down government. I mean, in the name of God, the president of Liberia met a presidential convoy. He comes in the country and buy 2 of the same car in Liberia.
In Liberia.
How do you even explain that? What security threat? The very same car back to what security threat? That takes us to that extent. That's waste of money. That's not love for Liberia. If you take your party over the country, if you want to raise $2.5 million for your party, then you take government officials that are in very important position to raise money. The machine, most of the medical machine at GFK are not working. Less than $500,000 can save hundreds of lives. If you take that money, the very money they're trying to raise $2.5 million for party headquarters. Why United Party that have been empowered by the Liberian people cannot forget about the government. Why they cannot take that same effort and say, you know what? We want to complement the effort of our government. We want to raise $300,000 and go to GFK and give it to GFK and say, bring this equipment that our people need. Why? But you want to build a headquarters for campaign that has not started. as a ruling party. No one, I mean, my brother, I don't even understand why they are even campaigning. Because they just need to fulfill their promises to the Liberian people. That's the only campaign that they have to campaign. Why all this hype about party headquarters? Just do the work that the Liberian people want you to do. Stop, what do I call it? Stop disrupting our democracy. Stop, you overthrew the legitimate will of the Liberian people in the legislature. Okay? The Liberian people elected President Bouaga as president. The same Liberian people said we will not give the United Party the legislature. That's what they did. So out of 73 lawmakers, they gave the United Party 14. Only 14. And said how we want it. We want you to run the executive and then one opposition to run the and true to the will of the Liberian people, the opposition met and elected an opposition speaker. United Party overthrew that. Thwarting the will of the Liberian people from the ballot box. That's a coup. That's a coup.
Whenever Liberians look at it, the 50-50, it appears that house is still divided. You have majority, minority. It's still, there are some divisions still playing.
That is, look, man.
Is anything working on the Capitol building?
No, I don't want to talk about the Senate. But the House, no. I mean, I don't know. The guys were there on everything we do now. It's just partisan. And I'm really, really hoping that the speaker, the current speaker, can rise above partisanship and allow us to do our work, which is to oversee the function of the other branches of government.
Let's get back to
outside of politics.
Outside of politics.
Yes.
All right, let's get back to Bill Liberia. This was about that thing. Liberia, love Liberia. Bill Liberia, you went to Bon County. Don't bring this to the Joy River. 500,000. You want to do a bridge, public works, you put a stop, give us a plane. You went ahead to present a plane, yet and still. The next week or so, saying that 1.3 billion should be given to do the bridge. If you want to do the bridge, which of course it is not captured in the budget. 1.3, and you are not given the opportunity. Liberians was all on the social media. Give MUSA a chance, letting ask Roden Giddens, why the 1.3? And tell us.
That's what I'm talking about. It was wrong, very wrong. But I have some good news for you. I've had a conversation with the minister of
good news for Liberian people.
For Liberian people.
Okay.
People of Bon County.
Okay.
I've had some interaction with the minister of public work.
Okay.
We're gonna get a communication from him today.
Okay.
Don't push me too much to say.
I'm pushing.
But that communication.
Will you still continue with the project? Yes. Or will you take the materials from there?
No. Based on my conversation with him.
You're not going to take the material because we heard you, we saw you on camera. Well, I'm going to take the materials out. We'll remove. Marvin Cole said, we're going to move it out.
I spoke with the minister. I'm expecting a communication from him today, and I believe that communication will resolve all the issues, and hopefully.
There were not many noise when you're doing the Yab River Bridge. I'm a bit confused.
Yes. So let me just finish with Bon because I need to talk about Bon.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I am very disappointed in the senator. And like I said, the minister, I think we're on course. It should be okay. I'm disappointed in the senator who goes around in Bon County.
Senator Prince Moy.
Okay. To say that, okay, let MUSA do the bridge, and then he sends a number of bridges that he thinks that the people of Bon County so desperately need, and he wants me to build. So I want to answer him on those bridges. The first thing is, after 13 years as a lawmaker, all of whom he spent in the Ways and Means Committee and Deputy Speaker position. And he pointed to development in his county to me. I just want him to know that that's a failure. He has just pointed out his own failure. After 13 years, if he is begging me to go and save his people, which I'm very happy to do. And by the way, CMC is going to build 4 bridges in Bon County.
Wow.
4.
So
Let me
go ahead.
One is going to connect Nimba County with Bon County, which is the Tiamo Gonglo Bridge, which is going to be the first one that will start in the next 45 days. We are submitting all the plans to the Ministry of Public Works, and then from there we will push. The next one will connect Bon County and Grand Bassa County. The next one, which is the Banga one, and another one in I think District 4 or 5.
District 5.
District 5.
Connecting District 5, yeah.
Connecting no, I think it's District 4. Not
Lower Jaw River in District 3, Bon County.
Yeah, that's the Banga one.
Okay, yes.
And then one which we have identified in District 4, where our regional chair hail from, Mr. Jonah Toba. Those are the bridges we're going to do in Bon County, all of them. So I'm happy. Then the senator goes on to say, oh, this is money that MUSA BILITY owe the Liberian people. Wow, I'm happy.
Do you owe the Liberian people?
Yes, that's what I'm coming to. I'm happy that he put that statement out. In response now, in the last 24 hours, what has become reality is that the senator, through the Bon County Legislative Caucus, actually waived the Bon County. They don't have the authority to do that, but they actually waived the Bon County people money and took some, and now they have to account for that. I'm making this because I see the arrest people, how to call them, the
asset
recovery people going around. This is a pure case of theft. The documents are all on Facebook from last night. I'm sure you have seen it.
Okay.
Giving the people money to that China Union gave for Banga. All these bridges that Moe is asking me to build could have been built with that money. They waive half, and between they and the Ministry of Finance, they lavish the other half. Not a single building, not a single development was made in the name of Bon County from the money that was legitimately made into law to be given to Bon County.
But how is he accusing you now?
So, no, it's okay. He accused me and then that came up. I'm not going to sit long on this matter. The matter is out there now. The jury is out. Who got Bon County money is out now. Who took the people money by law that was given to them by law through the concession agreement with China Union and told China Union take half free and give her half. It's written in contract. The legislative caucus did it. He was a member of the caucus. He was a member of the Ways and Means Committee. He became deputy speaker. Currently, he's also chair of the Ways and Means Committee. He has made no mention of it. He has never called for an investigation. He has never called for the recovery of the money. He comes to me, who, as a Liberian, did business with China Union, legitimate business, where I invested over 5 million. And China Union is still in Liberia. They have not fully, in fact, they have reinvested. They brought in billions of dollars now. They're starting to work again. They're still functioning in Liberia. And then I make my legitimate business with China Union, and then you come and say, without proof, that I have money for it. Well, the story is out there now. Apparently, he is the one that will have to account to the Bon County people. But when we have to account to the Bon County people, what was his role in the waiver of money that should have gone to improve Phoebe, that should have gone to improve the very bridges that he's begging me to pay? Where is begging me to build bridge for his people? When he does not, he didn't have to beg me. When you could have taken $11 million that the Liberia gave his county as a result of the contract with China Union. He waived it. All of them. I don't want him to come here and come talk about his signature is on that one. He's a member of the legislative caucus. He signed that MDA. He's aware that Bonkante is supposed to get money from that place. From the day that contract was signed up to today, he has made no cry. He has made no comment. Since or 2000, I believe, 15, he has said nothing. And that money, Bonkante deserve it. The people of Bonkante need to stand up. There is $11 million for you. Stand up for it. All those people that are linked to that money and what happened to that money must account for it. This is what Bonkante should not be crying to me. The senior senator of Bonkante should not be writing me, begging me to build bridge, when in fact the people have $11 million that will build technical colleges. But this is a man who is going around, and I have them here. I will send it to you. He's building schools. He's building universities. He's building housing. Right here to RIA Road. He's building resort to Sheffield.
It's not in Bonkante.
It's not in Bonkante.
It's not a Bonkante.
It's not a Bonkante. He has 2 universities, 2 schools, and he's building here. And I will send you all the photos.
So, this communication, like,
and this is where he took the money.
November 17, Prince Mo is asking the CMC to build the following bridges. I'm a bit confused.
Yes.
Is it public pressure that CMC wants to do construction of bridges? And so, well, it was Mo who said Gideon should stop this and that. But the senator himself wrote the Minister of Public Works asking the CMC to construct the following bridges.
Yes. He's begging, or we'll do it.
You do it.
We'll do it.
This is not your county. You're from Nimba. He's from Bonkante.
And my party has, by the way, the largest CMC membership to date is in Bonkante.
In Bonkante?
Yes. So we have obligation to Bonkante.
Leave Bonkante. Go back to Nimba County. Why are you going to Bonkante?
CMC will make the largest investment in Bonkante.
Are you going to do those bridges? I mean, I'm reading the list.
Yes, we'll grant his appeal. We'll grant them appeal. I just want him. He has accused me. He said, I got money for bomb. So he left with him to say, I got money. I am telling him, there's evidence now. Not the tabata he was saying about me, but there's evidence now on record that the legislative corporate, and he was a part of, did waive millions of dollars to China Union. And in return, it was an arrangement that China Union said, COVID, we didn't do any business this period, waive this money, and then we'll give you it. What was waived? They did not have the authority to waive. That was a legislative enactment. Only the legislature could have done that. That's one. 2, the one that was paid, it didn't go to Bonkante. Where is that money? That can build 10 bridges in Bonkante. That can buy yellow machine for Bonkante and fix all the farm to market road. Where is the Bonkante people money? And when we ask me, the business they would China, you're supposed to give Bonkante some. Then now NGO business I was doing. Okay. I was doing business. I invested $5 million in Morocco into China Union, 10 farm. I put few there. By the way, from that business, the government of Liberia raised over $160 million in taxes from the business that I created. So he should be asking the government also to get sort of more as that. But all of that is centered around the fact that China Union pay money. So if he's saying that 2 things. MUSA is doing business with China Union, which is legitimate business. But the very China Union that he's doing business with, they pay our money. But China Union went to you and told you, please cut the money into half, we'll give you half of it. You agree, it's on record. That me told China Union to give you half. You waited. Why are you waiting? And by the way, the $4 million now that you took, which the Minister of Finance wrote, which I think the legislature through the Deputy Speaker, the Bond Caucus and the Magic Caucus agreed to waive that money. Where
A lot of money in Bon content. Bon content is yet to be developed. I'm a bit
shocked.
confused.
I'm
People are now don't have
No,
roads,
Bon content-
bridges,
Yes.
and the content is yet to be developed.
It's very sad. But this man, who is the senior senator of the county, he's all over the place. He building in Monrovia. He building that. We got stuff on way.
Building Monrovia.
Let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
We got stuff on way. And we'll put it outside to the Bon County people. And he say, I got money for Bon County people. I don't have anything for Bon. I made it clear. I did business with China Union. China Union is not bankrupted. They are in Liberia. They're doing business. They continue to pay their due taxes.
And you open up for any form of audit?
Audit.
You want to audit?
Anytime.
If the auditor moving, let's audit you, MUSA BILITY, you agree to that?
That happens all the time.
It's
The
all the
RA audits my company all the time. I mean, that's very normal.
One of the auditors will say, come up. You still push for an audit at the legislature. It's something I've heard a little bit, maybe you have slowed down. You still audit that house. If we can audit the
I
house.
just 2-3 weeks ago, I wrote another letter, they threw it again.
To audit the house.
Yes. Thomas Father threw it away. The speaker, not this time, not Thomas, but the speaker. The speaker said, oh, my man, they don't want the owner.
You say, oh.
But he's making a mistake. That legislature will be audited.
You sure?
Whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's the day after, it will be audited.
Great, folks, you're listening to the True Breakfast Show. The political leader of the CMC, MUSA BILITY, is live with us. DM News, Front Page Africa, Legit Cable TV, Voice of Bong, Truth FM, Nima, Saklipi, all live with us this morning. Let's go to the 1.2 billion. The Oma in the community say, wow, the country have money. 1.2 billion. What's your say on the budget? The last time you caught a press conference, you turned the 1.2 billion. Is it going back to salary or expenditure? This 1.2 billion, does it have a direct effect on the Liberian people? 1.2 billion?
No. I mean, this budget is a very sad story. This is it. This bill, love, and think Liberia, this is opposite. This budget is a disaster.
You call it a disaster?
It's a budget intended to just allow people to just eat money. It does nothing for the country. But it's for 12 months. Let's see what the difference will be in people's life. You raise budget just to, and you know, it's regressive thinking. Because you raise budget, you say you're going to raise 1.2 billion in 2026, right? Then you say the following year you will be 200 billion short. That means you go up and come down. Who does a budget like that? Who progress is part of humankind. Only in Liberia that a budget is made and said next year our country will go downward. The government has predicted that Liberia will not progress in 2027 and 2028. You know why? Because they took a one-off payment, 2 or 3 of them, and added it to a budget, which they should never have done.
Okay.
They should have taken the money and put it somewhere as contingency and use it to build an enduring institution like an agriculture bank. Invest in agriculture, and that money will keep turning, keep growing from the agriculture sector. And the permanent impact on the economy, on the value of the Liberian dollar, on the demand for the US dollar was going to be all over the place. They messed it up. We come down to the NSA. What kind of security threat we have? They raise the money on national security, and yes, they have taken money from the operation of the police. The police that should be funded receive less money, but the overall money for national security has gone up because you know what? The NSA money is not accountable. There's no audit there. So they put all the eating money, they put it there, and then it's a sad story. You know, it's very, very sad. They everywhere, but only so far, I see the pro-tem office is down a little bit, which is good. But look at this. You collect $200 million from a mountain in Nima County. But the university like Nima children have, You reduce that money. I mean, this is shameless.
The speaker makes more money than the pro tem. 5 million is in the budget of Richard Cohen.
Yes.
The pro tem 3 million. Deputy speaker 3 million. We got a lot of money in this country, man.
I mean, why?
Why was they begging for international funds?
I mean, why would you go ask IMF to give you money for GFK? The money that you just called is almost $7 million. You can modernize GFK. You can modernize Jacksonville Hospital. You can modernize PB. You can build clinics across the country with that money. You can create teacher training institute with that money. I mean, public service should never be about making money. Look at that thing. Very shameful. For a government that says, think, love, and build. They are thinking, loving, and building their pockets. It is a shame. Look, I'm warning
the opposition.
I'm warning Liberians.
MUSA is the opposition. So you talk the opposition way.
I'm warning Liberians. Don't repeat this mistake.
What's your mistake?
Our country will not survive it. It will endure another bad governance. We will not endure it. We will slip into perpetual apathy. Let us be careful. Let us go beyond our emotion. Let us think about a Liberia that is different. These people are not serious people. I mean, look at them. Look at the budget. What they are bringing to the Liberian people? Can someone tell me that at the end of this budget, the ordinary Liberian will be better? Can you show me? Can they explain in the budget that by next year, December, the country will be different? How do you run the country like this? We need to stop this. I'm begging. We have to stop this. And the Liberian people need to find a different way to assess the way we can vote. Don't vote with your emotion. Don't vote with tribe. This thing has never helped you. Leave these people. Let them realize that you can think. Let them realize this is not about begging. This is not about putting young people on the street and giving them money. This is not about having street rallies and say we're raising 2.5. Can a government that be entrusted, with the welfare of the people, those people suffering, can you make building a headquarters a priority? You don't think that United Party can raise $2.5 million and run an agriculture program across Liberia to help Liberia? You don't think that United Party can do what the CMC is doing right now? You don't think that United Party can raise money and go around building bridges, building roads to complement the work of the government? Since you have it, that is a payback to the people who have voted you into power. But you preparing to come and tell them again, oh, your brain not working. Give me 6 more years. That's not going to happen.
Great, folks. It's a TBS. Is Liberia getting better on the presidency of Joe Buckeye? I mean, I asked. Then he was former vice president. I asked former vice president Joe Buckeye, Liberia getting better on the leadership of Joshua. He said the country is getting worse, and now he's president. Is Liberia's getting better on the leadership of Joe Buckeye? When you woke up in the morning, the social media is about different things. Is Liberia getting better other than Joe Buckeye administration?
No. You know, yesterday, I was thinking, I was in deep reflection. And I said, I was thinking about Ellen Johnson. And I said, wow, this is the party of Ellen Johnson. And I was shocked.
She was expelled. Why were you thinking?
I was shocked because she, as a president for 12 years, they put so much foundation, respect. I mean, the number of times the Supreme Court ruled against her, the number of times people asserted their right on the her, the strength of the legislature on the her, the strength of our institutions on the whole, and to see that a party that she built is the party that is breaking down the very institution that she built. I can imagine her feeling. You know, if this was done by the CDC, she would say, I built the country and they broke it down. To see her own party going down the drain of not respecting the rule of law, going down the drain of not respecting the budgetary process, going down the rule of not removing in fact, let's do that one there now. Tell me what is that way beyond us. I mean, everything. Could you have imagined Ellen Johnson taking high-level government officials and putting them at the top of fundraising for United Party? Could you have imagined Ellen Johnson doing that? And this is Ellen Johnson's United Party. It is very sad. Liberia has gotten worse. To answer your question, worse under this government. Worse. Far worse.
As far as compared to George government.
10 times. 1 minute. My brother, let me give you an example. Under George we are through pressure. I was just speaking to Senator Dillon this morning. Under George we are through pressure from the Senate. George we are withdrew or removed almost 4-5 officials who have credential issue. Look at the way they are doing their confirmation disgracefully. Look at the way in which they are not even attempting to hold government officials to power. Look at EABC. I mean, look at the fact that the Director General of EABC can say this person cannot go here. Just to say that he found. That's public. That's the public institute. He shouldn't be doing that. He should not be allowed to do that. And you know, but for United Party, anything goes.
And he has
once
said,
you
has
are
said the words of the person he's defending. And he has said the words of the worker.
Well, exactly.
Now he's stopping so preventing
I mean,
someone.
how do you even enjoy this? I mean, if you play the 2 tapes of the very same man, how do you enjoy this? Let the man just focus on running EFBC. I think he's done a good work. He's lifted the station, the facelift. The station looks nice. Let Eugene focus on his work and stop. When you take a certain position, you should not behave in a certain way. By law or by, I don't know, executive order or whatever, he's a member of cabinet. He just needs to shut up and do his work. He said Abraham Williams should not go there. But Abraham Williams is a Liberian. Abraham Williams is a Liberian. No wonder why the station is like that. They don't bring opposition. How? This very EFBC, a managing director general was removed for bringing CDC to that place. I'm very disappointed. This government and look, what they're doing now is a stewardship of the trust that have been placed on them since 2023. They need to account for that. They made promises for good governance. They made promises for transparency. They need to account for that. I mean, they have to. See, we can't run Liberia like this.
Great, folks. For the 5 minutes up to 10 o'clock, let's see we'll get the lines activated shortly. I mean, as you are going ahead talking, the bloggers, they're sharing all of your comments. Yeah, I'm seeing it on the social media. Yeah, CMC, the Bayford Bridges in one country. Yes, Adair Moore used to show me 13 years he been senator. Show some of your print work. I mean, online bloggers are just sharing your comment. It's trending on the social media. But let's pick some calls up. MUSA Hassan BILITY, the political leader of CMC, is live with us this morning. 0770-153-265. Johnson, you'll pick up the call from that end. Front page is carrying us live. DMTV, the J Cable, Voice of Bomb, Truth FM, Sackley, PA, and all the affiliate radio stations across the country are carrying us. 153-265. You can call and let's hear you. Pick some calls up. Johnson, go ahead.
Yes, so we have our first caller here this morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, O'Neill, and good morning, Patoma, and also good morning to the everybody of the CMC. You're live. Good morning. Good morning, you're live. Go ahead. Okay, let me tell you, the everybody of the CMC, you know, all the song of everybody of the Mother Pakini, of Sticky, and that's our everybody of Sticky. Okay, but it's not the G, because it's Johnny for Kibata Ria. Let me comment the everybody of the CMC. How much important you know the people of Boston will going to appreciate you and will going to step on you because the senator they don't want you to white man is going to carry that criminality for Canada. When they are also not there, they let them be put to the Bogi line. And when they get to destroy the Bogi line, they say they are not for the Bogi. This is why it is against the position and support. They are also opposed to what it does. We first of all going to give you a strange. That will fight and disobey like I think of it in Jesus' name. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You're alive. Thank you. My name is O'Hara. I think you don't give us that ring out of you with that. The whatever you are saying is discussing for Roger. And if my American Testing Rap is discussing for Roger and the God, I am. 0775 136874 0775 136874 is the TBS Yellow Troop 96.1, so you can call us. Please call your number, please.
0770-153-265. Yes. 153-265.
Okay,
Yes.
so 0775 136874. Okay, they called us. So this morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Call over, please. Good morning, good night. I let it spend the morning to Holy Rivers and I brought up the people spent their life before and what I done to this day. I saw him for this book, this is voice I put into it. So this morning I must commend the honorable mayor for all of the work he continues to do for the people of Liberia. And I would normally say to people, if Nigeria must develop, we cannot just rely on government. So seeing the strength that the CMC is taking, especially being spearheaded by its political leader, promote accountability, wearable is something that is welcoming. Yes. And we understand all of the opposition political parties can learn from what the CMC is doing because this opposition is a process of activity side to the democratic side and we have to provide some of those things that people have challenged that. But just before I start the line, I want to ask the political lawmaker on this issue of what happened recently in real life, that is the eviction issue. I think I was monitoring some time ago when
The eviction in real life.
on the mechanism when this issue is going to be set. So when we make our accountability, what can you say to the police and what can you also say to those that are involved in that issue that just recently took place in the concerning this eviction? Thank you for having me. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Please, good morning. Good morning, alive. Yeah, but I was already working out. Good morning. Good morning, alive. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Yes.
Johnson is having tough time. So let me pick from this end. Yes. I mean, yeah, the political leader on us. Sorry about the one to call. Morning.
Good morning, O'Neill, Johnson, and incoming MUSA, BILITY, and already represented. Honorable, good morning, and good morning to the people of Brazil. This is incoming representative Dr. Yoku from District 6, Mozambique County. Mr. BILITY, every time you appear on the radio to talk, I just appreciate you. And I always want to encourage you. We are looking for people like you in this country. Senator Primo here, continue to create power for the people of Brown County to come and be explained that you get money. You know, he who come with everything must come with green hand. You understand? And Senator Moïse will be saying that you get La Brambo money, you will give it back to them. He Senator Primo got more than the La Brambo money. He should try to start giving it back to us. Thank you said he has shown a weakness already that he failed after collecting the poor money all the time. You were not able to give back to the poor abundantly. And today he's asking you for you to preach for them. And another thing I want to encourage you for, Mr. Bility. In Liberia here, no matter what you do, when people don't want you, they will find all kind of things to say about you. When you hear like people saying, oh, that Madigo man, oh, when they want Madigo man, we don't want they want, don't listen to them. Anybody who say that before, we don't want you. First of all, when you carry your money is not Madigo money. When you do your Kuku thing over there, it's not Madigo thing. But when you come to go into the party to vote, then I'm Madigo man. So you don't have to think about that. Because without Madigo being again, you'll find something different to say. They'll either say you criminal, they'll either say you gay, they'll either say you lesbian. They can say something about you when they are against you. So I'm going to continue to do what you're doing. Somehow with John 2029, you'll be running as president. Somehow will be joining the capital building 2029 as representative. And we'll find together to change the history and our people.
Oh, so you're removing us, eh? Okay.
I'm not removing it because they gave us 6 years. They gave them 6 years when you win. Government gave 6 years. After the 6 years, it's election for all to make new churches.
Okay.
So the people have decided that I'll be the next church for them. So I'll not be removing it.
All right. Milton Yoko, thank you. This guy, yes. You listen out to the callers. I mean, you want the response to this?
Yeah, I think most of the callers comments. I want to talk about the eviction on the red line. I think the CMC issue is statement.
Yeah.
There are certain things that people don't know about that crisis. This was crisis between two Muslims. You know, so let's take that out. The second thing is my mantra, even before I became CMC president, is that the law is the law. If the court make a decision, nobody should stay in the way of the court.
You stay back at the law.
Anyone who stands in the way of the court is in violation of the law, and the person will have to be dealt with according to the law. The most important part of that is the behavior of the police. You understand? When the police sees anyone being hit violently by a mob, it is the duty of the police to protect that person. If you arrest someone, you cannot allow people to hit that person. That was wrong. And I have gotten assurances from the police director that actions will be taken by the police on those grounds. So my position on the issue is very, very clear. There's no way around the law. Yes. I think the rest of the comments were commendation. For us, the CMC is open. We have, even for political leader position, there has to be a survey, a credible survey that shows that before you become standard bearer, there's sufficient perception about you about the possibility of you winning before the party can put you on the ticket. It is the same method we're going to do across the party. There's not going to be any secret count, even liability. All day running around here.
That's a problem, man. He could win on his own and forget about CMC.
Well, he can do that. But to be on the CMC, he must pass
a political party will chase after a popular man in a district.
Okay.
Maybe that Milton Yoko, the guy who caused the
I will take my car for him. That's
not an issue.
Yeah. I'm just trying to say we will not put anyone on our ticket.
Okay.
That is not.
Make an impact in the district.
Look, we understand 1, 2, 3. You understand? You got to be among the top 3 before you find someone. There's not going to be no friendship business.
Okay.
You have to be. First, you got to be a partisan. Second, the community you come from will speak well of you.
Of you, okay.
Third, you must have stayed in that community for at least 2 years working with the people. Nobody is going to come club at night to say I'm running it.
So you're not going to do palm narrating at night. So political party do palm narrating at
night. Because those are the things that can affect the party.
Okay.
You take certain representatives, the majority of the people will resent you for taking that person, and then you will be hit. When you take a popular person, they will reward you for taking their candidate. So we are not going for any candidate based on the candidate relationship or their party official. We made it clear. You must work, and work.
What is the issue of this yellow machine? Is it true that MUSA BILITY is bringing 26 yellow machine by the end of next year, January? Are you looking forward to that?
I'm on with the channel.
Okay.
To go inspect the machine. And then the machine will be there. The goal is the entire Western
Are you
belt.
competing with the government?
Yes.
Jamaica was in the same China for the same yellow machine. MUSA BILITY is about to go China again for the same. Are you competing with government?
I'm not competing with them. I don't have to inflate machine money at the expense of Liberian people to go buy machine. I mean, this government, everything they do, they got to add corruption to it. To go buy yellow machine, you say, oh, it was 24 or 21, 22 million. They're trying to raise the money now, boom, you now pass 30 million. I mean, they take advantage of everything. So I don't have time for them. 26 yellow machine, efficiently managed, will do the trick for Liberian people. Look, the farm to market road is not just about the highway. I want you to make it clear. If you go inside River Says, there are big towns that are unreachable, not on the main road.
Is it possible
If
you
go
send one of
inside-
your machines to Samuka town where I reside? Richard Coombe District. That place looks like on the Sando Highway. It
Don't
takes
worry.
almost 45 minutes to leave for
We're
Samuka
everywhere.
town.
We're going everywhere. Human beings.
He will stop you.
He has no power to stop me. He doesn't care. He don't care. You're not even.
To go and work in the speaker's backyard.
We're going to move him anyway. You know, so we will have a strong candidate there that will win.
In District
I guarantee
11.
that.
District 11.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to uproot all the United Party. I mean, this is a political revolution that is coming. And it's going to be fueled by the disappointment of the people. It's going to be fueled by the hunger in the people to see their country change. My brother, in 2 years, what the CMC would have done for Liberian people, United Party would not have done as a government. Yes.
Your key focus is bridges, building bridges.
We're building bridges, we're building roads, we're electrifying villages.
What about
solar
farming? What about farming, man? The last time
we're investing in farms, which is starting next. We're a communal farm in a various county. But right now, our primary goals, we're going to have 5 mobile clinics in the 5 regions, Montreal being one of the regions.
Okay.
And then we have a medical mission that will start coming to Liberia from America next year.
Okay.
We have acquired a warehouse in America now, and we're going to be putting medication and things there, medicine, different things. And every quarter, a medical mission will come to Liberia to provide free medical service across the country.
Beginning next year.
Yes.
I'm putting on record for that.
Yes. I mean, you know us. We don't lie. Second, we have villages that are dark, have been dark. We have children in this country that have never seen light before.
Are you sure?
I know that. When you are sure, I know that.
I mean,
You've been to villages that car never been there, no light. Then you know what light is. We are going to take solar lights into this across the country. We're starting that in the Western Belt. We are going to the southeast. Everywhere the government has not reached in the southeast to make road, will make road there. We will put the stereotype about the southeast, we will break it. The thing people say, oh, southeast, when they vote for southeast, it's not true, it's lie. Southeast will vote for anyone who changes their life, who brings development to them and bring relief to them. We are going to relieve the southeast. They roll the government. By the way, simultaneously our machine will be deployed in the southeast and the west together.
okay.
We put like 6 to 7 machines in the southeast, clear all the mud, no, we are just doing emergency work. Let the government come do their responsibility. We want Keke to move from here to go to Sando if they can. We want taxi to go. So we'll move the mud. We'll replace it with lateral and compact it. We'll put cover to allow the water not to sit on the road. We'll put small bridges as we go along. Look, I will do all of that like I did in the setting. And then
Mhm.
I will look up to Liberian people to reward CMC.
If you have the opportunity to meet President Boyka one-on-one, and what will you say to the president? I mean, we're all Liberians. You work in the interest. This development you're talking about is not in other country, but it's right in Liberia. If you meet Joe Boyka one-on-one,
Let me tell you
what's happening?
let me tell you this. Let me tell you this about President Boyka.
I know you know the partisan will not like
I don't
it.
know.
You don't like it.
I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But if you listen to President Boyka, his vision are beautiful.
Mm.
He understands what is wrong with Liberia. Speaking to him, I'm still wondering what is happening between what the president thinks and what his government is doing. I'm struggling to connect it because it's not connectable. Joseph Boyka knows what's wrong with Liberia. He has the mind, he has the mental capacity to direct the country to solve that problem. He understands exactly. He has lived it. He understands the struggle of the Liberian people. How is it that what the president knows, that I know that he knows, what his vision for a good Liberia is, I am struggling to understand why his government is not reflecting his vision. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because if you talk to the woman, he knows what is wrong with Liberia. If you talk to President Boyka, he has a vision of the Liberia he wants to see. I mean, what is the disconnect between his own vision and the vision of his government? That's all I can say.
The last time I watched minister interviewing minister, commissioner interviewing commissioner, telling their own story on the Reloaders. The media, do you have issue with the Liberian media? I mean, the bloggers, the social media.
The people who promoted you, the people who promoted you to power.
And now they are saying their own story. You have social media, the radio, the television, the newspapers, but not this government. They are telling
that is an abuse of the national radio station. The act creating the national radio station was to inform the Liberian people of the happening in Liberia. To take EFBC, to take it from a neutral position and turn it into a government propaganda tool. It's unfortunate, it's wrong, it should not be. We need to introduce an act, which we will do, to make EFBC independent, to allow a professional, highly educated, competent professional to run it, set academic criteria for who becomes manager of the station, and also to ensure that when that law is passed, immediately it becomes effective, and that all of the people who are currently there and don't meet the requirements set by the new law will be replaced, so that the Liberian people can get what they deserve, information about our country. Lawmakers, we are government officials, we should have access to EFBC. Everything we do should be reported by EFBC, no matter.
In general, do you trust the Liberian media? What is the social media, the bloggers? Do you trust the media? This government, some officials
the Liberian media is the only choice that we have. The Liberian media is the only means through which we can reach to the Liberian people. So if we don't respect them, you understand? Where will we go? I don't like to fight with media. Sometimes they can do things to me that I don't like, but that one person, you cannot use the act of one journalist and try to think the entire institution. But generally, I respect them. Generally, they are very resilient, and generally, they have kept this democracy alive. If it's not for them, if it's not for their resilience, this government will probably change the constitution and make Joseph Boyka king.
Great. MUSA Hassan BILITY live with us this morning. 961, the heart and soul of Liberia. Any further thing we'll try to catch up? Maybe we'll mess up in the next 5 minutes.
Well, I'll go back to Bonkante.
Bonkante.
I want to tell you people of Bonkante that your son, K. Marvin Cole, has brought your plight to me. I assure you, through Marvin Cole and through the CMC, your country will never be the same again. You sit in the middle of Liberia, we will make sure you have access to the rest of Liberia. We will assure you that we will access you to Grambasa, we will access you to Nimba, we will access you to neighboring Guinea, and we will make sure that we reach your major towns and villages to connect you and put life. We care for you, born country. The thing that way is going around to say about me is not true. I did business with a company called China Union. That company is still here. It's supposed to pay you money every year. It is paying that money. We know what is happening to that money. Some of that money has been taken and put into personal use. I hope the asset recovery team, if their true intention is to recover stolen government assets, if it is not political, if it is meant to truly recover assets, this case, with all the documents that came outside last night, checks, letters, in this government should take up this case and make people to give account of what happened to that money. Thank you very much.
Great, thanks so much. This is how we close up on the Thursday edition of the TBS. Great having the political leader of the CMC, MUSA BILITY,